Hi, it's probably not a very good idea to cook the books, but you can hedge your bets, cut your losses in order to make a killing, and you can have a cash cow and tighten your belts. This is just a sampling of the financial and accounting concepts that we're going to talk about today. Hello, everyone. My name is Deanne, and welcome to Power English for Foreign Executives. And wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Uh, Power English for Foreign Execs is really catered to, but open to anyone who wants to be able to work effectively, successfully in an American-based company, whether it's in the United States, where I am located, or as an affiliate in your own country. Today's episode is going to be a little bit long because usually I'd like to do 2 episodes each week. But if you have been paying any attention at all to what's been going on with the weather in the United States, especially in the Northeast where I am, it has been extremely cold. I think today it's about 14 degrees right now, but we've had a big snowstorm. It's been extremely frigidly cold and lots of power outages, which I've experienced this week. So no internet access. So I'm combining both ideas of this week, one in finance and one in accounting into one. So this session might be a little bit long, but I hope that it will be as informative for you. I pivot mostly to executives from Asia because that's been my experience in working with business people there, and also it's my interest. And I've also been for a while an online English conversational instructor and had been a headhunter for many years. But anyway, today we're going to talk about cook the books, hedge your bets, cut your losses, make a killing, cash cow, tighten your belts. Okay, what are some of the others? Blue chip stocks and put your money where your mouth is, money talks, and in the red and in the black. Hopefully in that order, but it may not be. So let's get started. What is Power English? Power English, the way I define it, is the effective use of English idioms, words, phrases, cultural awareness, nuances in English for you to be successful in the American companies that either you work for, or if you're a rising star and want to work in an American-based company. I want you to be as successful as you are in your own native language. And I'd like you to be the same way that you are in English, so that when you hear and you can use these expressions, they build your confidence, enhance your leadership style, and make you a lot more of an effective employee. So the first one, cook the books, where I said it's not a really good idea. Cooking the books is when you, in a nice way, I'll say, when you massage the numbers of your financial statements or your accounting records to make them appear better than they are. It's illegal. It's your records must always be transparent. They must also be real, and they must also be true. So if you hear that someone has been found guilty, if you hear in the news that, this and this person has been found guilty of their company, or the company has been found guilty of cooking the books, it puts a bad taste in the mouth of investors and in employees and in the in the industry that they're in at large, and it is illegal, and somebody or the company is going to be fined a lot of money, or someone is going to jail. Okay. The next one, hedge your bets. I'm looking down here because I have my notes and I just want to make sure I'm doing them in the right order. So hedge your bets is to reduce the loss of reduce the risk of your financial loss, by diversifying in other services and or products. So if you rely on one or two major clients and not pay as much attention to your smaller clients, you're not hedging your bets. I know that when I was working on a full-time basis, I certainly was hedging my bets, even though I had one major company that combined uh, with the portfolio of all the other smaller or medium-sized companies didn't even equal the revenue of this particular client. I would not rely and spend so much time working with just one client and not paying attention to the smaller ones, because who knows what could have happened. It didn't, but what may have happened could be that that client decides to go with another company to work with. And where would my company be? Where would I be if I was not also taking care of smaller clients too? So you have to have a balance. So make sure that you always hedge your bets. And by the way, some of these financial and accounting concepts, they're expressions, but I call them concepts, is that you can use them in everyday life also. It's not only that you hear them in the financial and accounting environment, but you will hear them more there. But in the bigger world, they're also used too. So cut your losses is to advise your investors to sell off losing investments. So you can use them in the larger world also. If those investments and services are not working for you, why are you keeping them? Cut them, cut your losses, cut your losses. And the fourth one, I like the phrase of it. To make a killing, to make a killing. It means to make a lot of money very, very quickly. So I could say Mr. Kim made a killing by investing in cryptocurrency. Mr. Kim made a killing by investing in cryptocurrency. Or the opportunities of making a killing by buying lottery tickets is very slim. You can buy them, don't expect to win them every time. And the other one is cash cow. Cash cow. It's a business or an investment that generates a steady and substantial income. Sometimes even in tough times. A cash cow in bad times, when the economy is really bad, no matter what, is going to be in women's makeup or women's fashion. Maybe not high fashion, luxury fashion, but certainly in fashion. Whether it's pride or whatever, a woman always wants to look her best, no matter what. So that the makeup and the fashion will always be a cash cow for companies. Maybe not the top end of the business, but certainly those companies are going to always do well no matter what. So those are cash cows. And the other one, I guess the opposite of that would be to tighten your belts. You may have heard this one before, but in case you haven't, is to reduce your spending or to be frugal, especially during tough financial times. So, you know, we must tighten our belts during this slow economy. We can't spend as much. So our expense accounts may be um, reduced to a certain level. Um, you know, Lunches with clients have to be at a minimum. You can't go to the high-end restaurants anymore. So we have to tighten our belts. Same thing in the general world, at home when you're on the family's on a budget. Okay, so we can't go to the expensive restaurants anymore. We're going to eat a lot of our meals at home. We can't go out to the movies as much. We're going to rent DVDs. Okay. So if you're liking this so far, and I hope that you are, I invite you to subscribe. And when you subscribe, you can hit the notification button so that you know when the next episode will be coming. And I'm hoping there are no more power outages or lack of internet access for a long time. Press the like button. Tell me if you like what you're hearing, or if you want to make suggestions for future videos, I'd really appreciate it. And also comment. It doesn't have to be a long comment, just something short. Tell me, yay, this is good. No, I want to hear more. Something like that would be very helpful so that we know what you like and what we can produce, because there are lots of things that I'd like to share. But anyway, and also I'd like to just let you know too, if you do need to have or find that you would like more of a one-on-one conversation with me about resume writing, interview techniques, how to navigate in your specific workplace to be more effective and to be more successful. I also do executive career coaching. The information is below, and how to contact me is also below in the description box. So let me know. I'd be glad to talk with you. So let's continue. Let's continue. Put your money where your mouth is. I like this one. Put your money where your mouth is. And I've heard this so often throughout my life. And what is it? It's when you back up or when you support your statement of something so positive, you've got to put your money with it too. So if you are excited about my company, if you're excited about my product, if you're excited about the service we provide, and then you say to your client or to your vendor, then put your money where your mouth is. Support us then, or purchase our product, purchase our services. If you're going to talk the talk, then show me the money. Show me the money as to what you're going to do with it next. Okay. So the next one, money talks. Money talks. It implies that wealth and financial success has significant influence. And it does. Like it or not, it does. So if your company is a very successful company and its revenue and profit is really stellar, and you go to the bank for a loan, the bank is more inclined to say yes to you than a company that may not be as stellar financially. So money talks. You don't have to say anything. You just show your numbers. Also in the bigger world, money talks. If you're at a restaurant and they said, well, you have no reservation or your reservation is late, but you are someone that is very popular, like a celebrity, or someone who is a popular millionaire or billionaire. I was going to name some names, but you can figure out some of the wealthier people. There's always going to be a table available for that person. There's always going to be a table available at that restaurant for that individual. High-end restaurants provide that all the time, no matter what. So if celebrity or millionaire or billionaire A walks in, you may not, and you don't have a reservation, you may have to wait. That multi-millionaire or billionaire is going to have a table waiting. Next one, in the red or in the black. In the red means that the company is experiencing financial loss. In the red. In the red. And in the black, the opposite. The company is experiencing financial success. So the financial statements of company A were in the red. The financial statements of company B were in the black. And the next one, blue chip stocks. Well, anything blue chip immediately has the meaning that it's a company or stocks that are from a company that is financially stable, sound, usually very well established, very well known. And I know you know some companies like that. Blue chip stocks from what kinds of companies? Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. Those are the ones. So we have done cook the books, hedge your bets, cut your losses, make a killing. I love that. Cash cow, tighten your belt. Put your money where your mouth is. Money talks, definitely. In the red, black, and blue chip stocks. So, as I said in one earlier video, let's call it a day. Thank you so much for watching. As I said before, I invite you to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit that notification button after you subscribe so that you know when the next episode will be. And just pray that I don't have another power outage. Thank you so much for taking your time to spend it with me here for Power English for Foreign Executives with Deanne. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.